Welcome to Universal Blogs. In our last unit, I had told you about the all types of the fractions, and now let us learn about the classification of the fractions. Fractions classification, and here classify the following fractions into proper, improper, unit and mixed fractions. Let us consider this as an example problem. Let it be an example problem, e.g. I will show you how to solve this problem. Here you can see the fractions are given in not in an order. It is not in an order. We have to classify this into proper, improper, mixed. So here I have made a tabular column like this. So first column proper fraction, second column improper fraction, third one mixed fraction, and fourth one I have written it as a unit fraction. I have taken a F as the symbol for the fraction here. And here first let us consider the first fraction here, 2 by 3. So we have to compare the numerator and the denominator. See, 2 is lesser than 3. So this can be classified under the proper fraction. So let us write here 2 by 3. Let me put a tick mark here. I have classified this fraction into the proper fraction column. And next is 5 by 2. Here you can observe that 5 is greater than 2. So this one 5 by 2 comes under the column improper fraction. Improper fraction. Again 6 by 7. 6 by 7. 6 is lesser than 7. So it comes under the proper fraction column. So let me put a tick mark here. So by comparing the numerator and the denominator, we can put it under the particular columns. Put the particular fraction in the particular columns. Then 8 by 11. Again, it comes under the proper fraction column. Again, 1 by 6. I am putting the tick marks here. 1 by 6 is also a proper fraction. 1 is lesser than 6. Numerator lesser than the denominator. And again here you see 12 by 5. 12 by 5 comes under the improper fraction. Numerator greater than the denominator. Next fraction 7.5. 7.5 comes under the mixed fraction because it is consisting of a one whole number and a proper fraction. So one whole number 7 is there, half is another fraction. So 7.5 comes under the mixed fraction column. Again 1 by 15. So 1 by 15 comes under the proper fraction. Again next is 7 by 15. It also can be written here in the proper fraction column. And again 1 3 by 2 is a mixed fraction. 1 3 by 2. And again 8 1 by 6. 8 1 by 6. And again 1 by 18. 1 by 18 comes under the unit fraction column because 1 is the numerator. The fractions which are having the 1 as the numerator can be called as a unit fraction. So here we have classified the given fractions under the particular columns. Now let us see how to arrange the fractions in a ascending order and also descending order. To arrange fractions in the ascending order and the descending order, having the same denominator. Here I have taken an example problem. See, 3 by 7, 2 by 7, 5 by 7, 1 by 7. These are the commas. See, this can be little bit understood. Commas, just to differentiate one fraction and the another fraction. So 3 by 7, 2 by 7, 5 by 7, 1 by 7 example. And here to arrange these fractions in the ascending order, first let us observe the denominators. 7, 7, 7. Same denominator is there. So it is very easy. Just you will compare the numerators. numerator, see just by looking only you can see 1 is the least number here. 1 is the least number. Again next comes the 2, next comes 3, next 5. So when we arrange from the least to the greatest, least or lesser number, lesser to greater, we call it as the ascending order. Ascending order. Ascending order. So now we can write it also. See, ascending order. See, 1 by 7 is the least fraction there. Next is 2 by 7. Next comes 3 by 7. Next comes 5 by 7. So now we have arranged it. You can see the numerators 1, 2, 3, 5. So from the lesser number to the greater number. So next is the how to write in the descending order. Descending order means from greater to the lesser. Descending order. So here from greater number, which is the greater one, see just you write a ulta of this. When you have written the ascending order, it is easy for you to write this descending one. Let me write 5 by 7 first, then next 3 by 7, next 2 by 7, next 1 by 7. That's all. So now we have arranged the fractions which are having the same denominator in the ascending order as well as the descending order. Now let us see how to arrange the fractions having the different denominators. To arrange fractions having different denominators, see I have considered an example here. 1 by 2, 2 by 5, 7 by 8. Here we cannot just compare the numerators here. So what we have to do is we have to take the LCM of the denominators. LCM. See this mostly in your previous classes. Here I have particularly mentioned that these videos are for the middle school students. So middle school means in the primary schools level they might have learned about the LCM, least common multiple. Or after learning the LCM only they will come to this chapter, fractions, least common multiple. So I will show you here how to find out the LCM of these numbers. See 2, 5, 8. See here, let us take the least prime number, that is 2 ones and 5 is not divisible by 2, so I am keeping it like this only. Again 2 fours are 8. Again next let me consider the same prime number, 2 ones are again 5, let me keep it like this only. Then 2 twos are 4. Again 2, 1 I will write like this only. 5 also I will write like this. Again 2 ones are 2. Now we will consider the next prime number, that is 3. The number 3 is not here. So I am considering the next prime number, that is 5. So 1 I will write like this. 5 ones are. So I am mentioning the words here, prime number. Prime number is a number which is divisible by 1 and itself. As I told you, these things, it is entirely a different thing. Even I will deal with the types of the numbers and all in the next videos. So we are finding the LCM here and I have written the prime factors here. This is, I can write it as say 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. See this 40 is the LCM, least common multiple. So this is the first step what we are doing here. We are finding the LCM for the denominator. And next what we have to do is this LCM, see consider the first fraction, half. The denominator is 2. For that you divide this LCM by 2. The number you are getting is 20. So I will convert this half into the equal fraction by multiplying by 20, because for this number 40, we should get the number 40 in the denominator. So we are converting the each fraction into the same denominator. What is the value of the LCM? That is, for the value of the LCM we are converting. So here 20 by 40. And again, next let me consider the second one. That is 2 by 5. For again 40 must be divided by 5. 40 divided by 5, this is 8. So you are getting the number 8. So I will write here the second fraction and I will multiply this by 8, the numerator and the denominator. 8 2s are 16 and 5 8s are again 40. Let me convert the third one also similarly. What number we should write here? 8 5s are 40. You can do orally also. I have shown you the two examples how to do here. See, for the number 40, we are converting the denominator to the LCM number, that is 40. So here, let me write here 5. So we are multiplying the numerator and denominator. See, 35 by 40. Okay, now we have converted the three fractions into the fractions having the same denominator. 20 by 40, 16 by 40, 35 by 40. Now it is easy for us to arrange the fractions in the ascending order as well as the descending order. See, now we can write, see, ascending. I will write the ascending order. Just I am writing here ascending order. Here you can compare this, or else you can write it also. If you get confused, you can write it like this in one step also. See, 20 by 40, first one. Then again 16 by 40, again 35 by 40. Okay. Now when I arrange this answer, ascending means from the least, lower number to the greater number. So 16 by 40, let me write first. Again 20 by 40. Then again 35 by 40. This I have written this. The final product of that is the equivalent fraction. We should write as the final answer also. For 16 by 40, what is the original fraction? 2 by 5. We are writing here 2 by 5. And again for 20 by 40, half. And again for this 35 by 40, it is 7 by 8. So this is the final answer actually. 2 by 5, half and 7 by 8. This is the, I have arranged the fractions in the ascending order. Ascending order. And if you write the reverse of this, you will get the descending order. I have told you, ulta if you write, see, 35 by 40, 20 by 40, 16 by 40 if we are writing, what do we get? See here I will show you here the arrangement of that descending order. I will show you here once again. See, for descending order. Once again let me write these fractions. 35 by 40, comma, and 20 by 40, and again 16 by 40. Here you compare the numerators. Now the denominator is same. We have converted the denominators into same number. So it is easy. 35, 20, 16. It is in the descending order from the greater number to the lesser number. Now let us write the equivalent fractions for this. That is 7 by 8. And again half. And again the next one is 2 by 5. So this is how we will solve the given problem, or we will arrange the fractions in the ascending and descending order when the different denominators are there. In this particular unit, I have told you how to classify the fractions into proper, mixed and improper fractions and also unit fractions. And also I have told you about the arrangement of the fractions in the ascending as well as the descending order. So all of you please watch this video, like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you.